Hi, I'm Emily, and I am here with Maya Murphy's attorney, Lauren McDonald. Attorney McDonald practices at Maya Murphy's Westport, Connecticut office and is admitted to practice law in both Connecticut and New York. My question today for Attorney McDonald is, what kind of actions qualify as bullying in Connecticut?
Hi, Emily, thank you for that question. So in 2019, the Connecticut General Assembly redefined bullying as an act that is that is direct or indirect and severe, persistent, or pervasive, which one, causes physical or emotional harm to an individual. Two, places an individual in reasonable fear of physical or emotional harm. Or three, infringes on the rights or opportunities of an individual at school. This 2019 legislation also requires a 33-member social and emotional learning and school climate advisory collaborative, which will be responsible for, among other things, developing a biennial statewide school climate survey, a model positive school climate policy, a plain language notice of rights and remedies available for parents and guardians, and a student suicide risk assessment. This legislation requires the State Department of Education to post on its website by August 1st, 2021, the model policy and school climate survey that this collaborative develops. In addition, boards of education will be required to post on their website the plain language notice of rights and remedies available for parents and guardians by June 30th, 2021. This legislation also requires boards of education, in consultation with the collaborative and the State Department of Education, to provide on the department website certain training materials to school administrators regarding bullying prevention and intervention. Schools are also required, when contacting parents and guardians whose children have been involved in bullying, to let the parents know the results of the investigation into the alleged bullying incident. Schools will also be required to inform these same parents or guardians that they may refer to the plain language notice of rights and remedies on the school's websites. Building on federal civil rights laws, the Connecticut General Assembly has also clarified that bullying based on any of the following traits would also fall under the definition of bullying. So these traits include race or color, religion, ancestry, national origin, gender, sexual orientation, gender identity or expression, socioeconomic status, academic status, physical appearance, mental, physical, developmental, or sensory disability, or by association with an individual or group who has or is perceived to have one or more of these characteristics I just laid out. Additionally, pursuant to Connecticut law, cyberbullying is defined as an act of bullying through the use of the internet, interactive and digital technologies, cellular, mobile telephone, or other mobile electronic devices, or any electronic communications. Under this definition, the use of email, text messages, live web streams by a student or group of students to ridicule or humiliate another student would be considered cyberbullying. Parents should still consult with the school's bullying policy for more detail as to what behavior qualifies as bullying, since districts and local school boards may have modified this definition. Parents can usually find the policy in the school handbook or on the school website. If the policy is not available in the school publication or website, parents should ask for a copy of this policy, which the school is required to provide immediately upon request. The local board also may establish a procedure for each school to maintain reports of bullying in the school and maintain a list of verified acts of bullying, which they also must make available to parents. The list, at a minimum, should provide some details on each individual act. Regardless of the format, the school cannot include the names of any students involved in the action under FERPA. The federal act also forbids schools from informing parents about the consequences imposed upon the bullying child. If your child is being bullied in a Connecticut school, or you have any questions about bullying, please feel free to give me a call. Thank you.
Attorney McDonald is available 24/7 and can be reached by calling 203-221-3100. You can also email Attorney McDonald at lmcdonald@mayalaw.com, and please visit mayalaw.com for more information.